How to stop overthinking. On the surface, overthinking doesn't seem so bad. After all, thinking is healthy, right? While everyone overthinks situations every now and then, some people are constantly bombarded with thoughts all day, every day. Chronic overthinkers relive conversations from the day before, second-guess every choice they make, and envisage dreadful scenarios. Overthinking, on the other hand, might be problematic. When you overthink anything, your judgments get clouded and your stress level rises. You spend too much of your time dwelling on the bad. It might be tough to take action. You can't get anything done if you think too much. It also has a negative impact on your mood. Hello, and welcome to today's video. We will be looking at the different ways that we can use to help us stop overthinking. You might not be the victim, but you might know of someone, and sharing this with them might be the first step to helping them solve the problem. First, we want to learn everything we can about the nature of the situation we're dealing with. What is overthinking? To think about something too much or for too long is a simple definition of overthinking. While it's natural to consider options while making a choice or assessing a situation, overthinking occurs when you can't get it out of your own brain. It occurs to everyone at some time in their life. We all have incidents that give us anxiety or tension. Some people can't seem to get their worries to go away. They are concerned about the future, making dire forecasts about implausible catastrophes that have yet to occur. They also linger on the past, berating themselves for what they should have and could have done differently. They are concerned about what others may think of them, or they allow negative self-talk to develop in their heads. Overthinking a difficult issue might sometimes lead to complications. Replaying all your alternatives in your brain might lead to paralysis by analysis. You're frightened of making a mistake, so you don't do anything. Making the incorrect choice, on the other hand, is preferable than making no decision at all. You've undoubtedly had restless nights when your brain simply won't shut off, whether you're a chronic overthinker or need to make a difficult choice. Overthinking may exacerbate depressive symptoms, raise stress levels, and impair judgment. You may wonder what causes you to overthink things. You must first answer the question, why do I overthink? Before you can learn how to quit overthinking. Overthinking is often a side effect of anxiety or depression. If this is the case, you may need to get treatment for your anxiety or depression in order to stop overthinking. You could also notice that overthinking appears solely when you're faced with a difficult life choice or coping with your fears. Overthinking may frequently be handled by altering ideas and attitudes if it's not an indication of a deeper emotional condition. Now that we have all the background knowledge we need on the subject, let's look at some of the strategies we might use to assist us to quit overthinking. Many individuals wonder to themselves, why do I overthink? And never find an explanation. It's time to confront your anxieties and conquer them, and try these simple solutions to put a stop into that overthinking habit. Number 1, manage your story. Does your tale empower you or limit you? Every part of our life is impacted by the tales we tell ourselves about who we are. I've always been a worrier, or I'm simply more worried than everyone else. Overthinkers may persuade themselves. These are myths that hold you back, and changing them might be difficult if you've never questioned yourself. Why do I overthink? You must first discover your limiting beliefs before you can overcome them. Then you can catch yourself giving yourself negative tales and replace them with positive ones, such as, I am in control of my emotions. Change your tale and your life will change. Number 2, let go of the past. Overthinkers are prone to dwelling on the past, ruminating on what-ifs and should-haves. Those who know how to not overthink things realize that the past is simply that. It is unchangeable. The only thing you can alter about it is how you interpret it. Letting go of the past is not allowing your previous errors to influence your future choices or allowing negative things that have happened to you to influence your emotions. You let go of your wrath and forgive others. It's one of the most powerful methods to alter your narrative. Number 3, identify your destructive thought patterns. Negative and destructive thought patterns exist in a variety of shapes and sizes, with some being more harmful than others. These cognitive patterns emerge during times of stress and conflict, contributing to the harmful consequences of overthinking. Ruminating and constant worrying are two of the most typical tendencies. Ruminating is when you have a single or multiple related sad or dismal ideas that pass through your head over and over again. Rumination is typical among perfectionists, and it may lead to sadness and alienation from others. With continual worrying, you anticipate and worry about nearly anything going wrong in your life. Worrying incessantly may not seem to be linked to a single incident in your life, yet it is intimately linked to your limiting beliefs and stories. Number 4, live in the moment. Learning to quit overthinking requires living in the moment. Most people can't simply turn on a switch and live in the present. To do this, take a minute to recognize overthinking before it gets out of control. Take a deep breath and concentrate on the present moment. What are you hearing and seeing? What do you have reason to be thankful for? It will need deliberate awareness at first. Meditation and priming are two daily habits that might help you retrain your brain to live in the now. It will soon become second nature to you. Number 5, focus on solutions. Identify your issues, but devote your strength and energy to solutions. You've figured out what's causing your tension and anxiety, but the job isn't done yet. Taking control of your life is the only way to learn how to quit overthinking for good. Rethink your professional route if your overthinking is triggered by job stress. Set objectives for yourself if you aren't where you want to be in life. If you feel like your life is spinning out of control, make the choice to get back behind the wheel now. These are major decisions that need a lot of courage. Remember, you are the only one who has the power over your reality. Don't you want your life to be extraordinary? Number 6, take control of your emotions. Living in the present does not imply suppressing bad feelings. You must recognize and understand the core causes of your emotions in order to master them. When you're nervous, dig a little deeper. It's usually about addressing your bigger anxieties, like not feeling in control of your life or not growing as quickly as you'd want. When you understand the fundamental reasons of your overthinking, you may take steps to prevent it from happening in the first place. Number 7, know the difference between fear and intuition. Overthinkers may have difficulty discerning between fear of making a mistake, which causes them to overthink to the point of making no choice, and the deep sense that something is wrong. Knowing if your actions are being guided by fear or intuition can assist you in getting out of your brain and taking the next steps. You can determine if fear or intuition is at work by connecting with your body, taking a few deep breaths, and really experiencing what it would be like to make a choice. Number 8, ask yourself the right questions. Asking oneself the incorrect questions again and over, such as, why do I overthink, will not help you figure out what's truly going on in your mind or life. They'll only encourage people to think too much. Rather than provoking rumination, focus on proactive, solution-oriented queries. Ask yourself, what energy am I creating that attracts terrible partners? Instead of, why do all my relationships end in divorce? You may decrease overthinking and enhance your life by asking questions that enable you to adjust your own behavior and move ahead in a healthy way. Remember to always follow these 8 effective steps as you work on stopping being an overthinker. You will be happier, more rested, and have a great impact on others around you after you learn how to quit overthinking and live for the moment. Even negative emotions may lead to beneficial consequences if you approach them as gifts intended to help you develop. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share the video. Until next time, take care.